Aardman Animations are a multi-award-winning animation company based here in Bristol. We make feature films, TV shows and commercials, and they're sort of best known for Wallace and Gromit. It takes around 2 days to create an animation in Flipnote Studio, from doing the initial designs on paper and then artworking up those designs into the DSI. My inspiration for the animations was to sort of bring my doodles to life, really, and I just got loads of crazy little characters that I just thought would be lovely to animate, and it's so sort of instantaneous that you can just kind of bring them to life really quickly. The benefits of using Flipnote Studio are the fact that it's portable and you can kind of do it anywhere on the bus or on the train, but also it's like good for people that want to get into animation. They can just have a go, and or people that want to do something a bit more advanced, they can really take it and use it as like a little studio and just kind of without all the equipment. Just keep drawing with and doodling and just coming up with ideas, and the more sort of characters you come up with, sort of try and think of them in scenarios or like as a kind of like timepiece, so perhaps it has a beginning and an end, or something happens in the middle. Just try and think of like, what do these characters do, who are they, and kind of like develop them a little bit, and just try and sort of get into the role of the character, really. I've set up one of the sandwich twins, and I kind of wanted to jump up and go woohoo. And so I've recorded this audio, which I'm going to animate to, and I actually recorded it as a setting down, so it's slightly pitched up. I've drawn the first frame, and I've also drawn like her eyes closing, just as a sort of guide of what I want to animate, really. And to go with this, I've sort of added 28 frames. So if I go into the timeline, I've sort of roughed up some of the frames, so for the movements. I'm going to insert a new frame. So just work on a clean frame and use the trace tool here to see the previous frame. So I'm going to try and artwork this up. I'm just working on one layer at the moment, because there's only sort of one character in this, but if you have more characters, it's sometimes good to separate out the characters. She's actually a bit high up there, so I think I'm going to cut her out and just move her down a bit. So it's like she's crouched down, ready to spring up. So we don't actually need that frame now, so you can erase that one. So you just use the backwards and forwards to scrub through it, that way you don't lose your place on the timeline. This is what we got so far. We'll all be carrying around little animation studios in our back pockets.